Race to the Skies, Gerstlauer, Episode 10.
Gerstlauer Amusement Rides GmbH was founded in 1981 by Hubert Gerstlauer, a former employee of Schwarzkopf Amusement Rides and Devices. Gerstlauer was founded in Münsterhausen, Bavaria, Germany, where they started out as a subcontractor for Schwarzkopf, supplying electrical and pneumatic devices for their facilities. After Schwarzkopf's final bankruptcy in 1992, Gerstlauer acquired some of their production halls and continued to make amusement rides. And in 2007, the company formally changed its name to Gerstlauer Amusement Rides GmbH. When we hear the name Gerstlauer, we automatically think of their Eurofighters or their Infinity coasters, or even their spinning coasters such as Pandemonium or Spinning Dragons. But the company has a rich history of building flat rides, such as their giant wheels and mini kids rides and flat rides at many parks throughout the world. They didn't start making coasters until 1998.
Yeah, it's a relatively new company, Gerstlauer, but their bread and butter is still a lot of flat rides.
Yeah, and they've made some pretty cool flat rides.
Unique flat rides. There's a few of them, like, what's that Skyhawk in Canada's Wonderland?
Mm-hmm. And they do several for Nickelodeon as well, and Legoland. And one of the unique thing about their flat rides, at least for their Skyflies and their Sky Rollers, is that the rider actually has control of how the ride goes for them.
Yeah,
you can either do flips, rollovers,
or you could do a scenic ride. And
yeah, you can just take a relaxing ride on it.
It's very unique. Now let's look at their coaster lineup. Folks, I know I'm not going to butcher this. This is their first coaster built in 1998. It's Gesente Saal in Erlebnis Park, Trips Drill in Kleebron, Germany. It's amazing how far they have come. Folks, for time constraint, we're just going to put one kiddie coaster from Gerstlauer here. They made 6 other models. This is Coastersaurus in Carlsbad, California. Folks, this is Mammut in Trips Drill, Germany. They don't make too many wooden coasters. This is, I think, the only one.
It's the only one, yeah. And there's one of their favorite models is the spinning coaster. This is Pandemonium at Six Flags St. Louis.
Folks, this is their launch coaster category. There's not a model of this in the United States yet, but it looks like it could be interesting. It looks fun.
Yeah, it looks very similar to a Eurofighter, actually.
Even the same train as a Eurofighter, like a Dead of Die. Now let's look at the class that put Gerstlauer on the map. This is their Eurofighter. This is Daredevil Dive in Six Flags over Georgia, and it's amazing. It's beyond 90-degree drop.
Yeah, there are a few of these models in North America.
How's it going? Good.
And the last class of coaster is the Infinity Coaster. This is hang time in Knott's Berry Farm in California. Cedar Fair want to consider this a dive coaster, but Gerstlauer classified this as an Infinity Coaster.
Oh, this looks like a really fun ride. It looks pretty intense, and it's a lot taller, I think, than most of their coasters that they built prior to this.
They're getting better at designing, but yeah, it's relatively new, and looks like they're trying to emerge as one of the major competitor in the coaster business.
So, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of Race to the Skies, Gerstlauer. We hope you enjoyed the video.
This is T.
I'm Tom.
Thank you for watching.
Have a great night.